Alright folks, how y'all doing today? Gonna do a short review on the Motorola Z Play for Verizon. I've had this phone for a couple of months now. Upgraded from my LG 3, so I've had that for a good while, and it was time to upgrade. Went with the Z Play. It was a good price. It's about $17 a month if you buy it directly through Verizon. $408 cash, and they actually have now a Z Play 2, and I'll get into a little bit the difference between the two of those. Couple of things, takeaways real quick with it. Kind of a little background. As you know, or if you know a little bit of history, Motorola got bought by Google. Google just took the patents and has sold it off to Lenovo now. So now the Motorola's are made by Lenovo, and if you've used their computers and stuff, they're a decent company, and so far been pleasantly surprised with their offerings in the phone market. Couple of takeaways. As you can see, it's a little thicker than a lot of the phones on the market. The reason why is they went with a more powerful battery. That was the reason why it's very thick, and the battery life is phenomenal. It is amazing. You can go through pretty much a whole day without needing a charge, and I've done some pretty heavy use with it, videos, the whole nine. It holds up real nicely. So not a bad little phone, great deal, great price. Couple of features on it. It does do USB-C, as you can see there, which is kind of becoming the standard. I was a little reluctant because I still felt it was kind of new because I was rocking the LG 3. Pretty common now. Pretty much most of the phones on the market worth a damn are going to have this. And the charger that it comes with, the wall charger, charges it in literally anywhere from an hour or two to a half an hour, depending on how much battery life you have left. So really, really fast charging. The SIM card goes in here, as well as you can upgrade it to a SD card as well, if you need to expand the package. I want to say this has 32 gigs, this particular model. So reasonable amount of space. Would have liked maybe 64, but it'll do the job, and you have the space to upgrade as well. The cool part about it, if you know anything about this phone, is it has what they call the mods. And the mods are basically kind of taking that technology that probably a couple of years ago you saw that Google is playing with, like modular technology, where you could put your camera on and do this and do that and add ROM and stuff. This is kind of the same idea, but it's a little bit different. You can add a heavier battery pack if you feel you need one. It has a really, really nice camera, which I haven't bought yet. That's a camera attachment where it's pretty much a full DLSR camera for a point-and-shoot DLSR. So really, really cool. I've played with them. They're a little pricey. You can get them on eBay for about $100, $150. If you buy it directly from Verizon, you're looking at about $200. The camera that it has is decent, and one of the really, really cool features, because I tend to shoot a lot of regular DLSR cameras, is that I shoot a Motorola, excuse me. I shoot a Canon camera, and for my regular shooting, picture games, sports games, photography. But what's really cool is this has pro settings that are really, really good if you're familiar with using the pro settings on like a professional level DLSR. The camera's decent. It does a really good job. I like it. Takes good pictures. Little issue with the focusing versus the LG, but still not a bad little camera. Has your fingerprint scanner, which is really, really cool. I'm really, really glad I've kind of added that. Lifesaver, much better than typing in passwords. So again, not bad. Really, really good phone. $400 with a fingerprint scanner. Great. Just kind of some add-ons. It runs Android 7.0. Bloatware, mostly the Verizon bloatware, unfortunately. It is what it is. Any Verizon phone you buy, you're going to get the bloatware. But nowhere near what I saw with the LG or what you would get from the Samsungs, from what I've heard, is, and what I've had, like the Samsungs, the amount of bloatware you get. So, not a bad little phone for that sense. I'm going to fire it up for you guys and get an idea how long it takes to load up. It has the raised bars on the side, your power and your volume buttons. Oh, other thing, it comes with a case. Well, it's kind of booting up. It comes with a case that covers and protects the mods if you don't get it on. And the funny part I told one of my coworkers at the school I teach at is, my life has come full circle when you see this. As you can see, the start up here real quick. I'll get back to the story and show you the add-on. They're bringing back the Droid name. And if you're familiar, if you're like an old Android guy like me, I go back to the Droid Aris HTC. The Droid name was really specific to Verizon. And it's kind of cool. Motorola's kind of bringing it back with Verizon. Again, it's more of nostalgia. No one will even call Android Droid unless you're a guy my age and you started off with it. As you can see, the startup time's not wicked fast. It's reasonable. I haven't really timed it, but it does the job. So going back to the backup case, you can see there's the screen resolution. Pretty cool. But let me show you the back case real quick. So as I said, my life has come full circle. You have wood grain. As I go back to my day, my first video game system, the Atari 2600, had wood grain. My first TV had wood grain. My phone had wood grain. Spoiler alert, I haven't used this in a long time. Spoiler alert, this went off in 2 days. I got the Incipio case because I'm a klutz. Literally 2 days in, I baptized it. I don't know if you can see the dent on the side of the case, side of the phone. Probably can't really see it really well. There you go, that's a better way to see it. I smashed it on the ground. So, had to upgrade to the Incipio case. I usually like OtterBox. Unfortunately, the OtterBox for it's for the Droid Force. I had bought it from Amazon. It did not fit properly, so I sprang for the next best thing with the Incipio. Your first login, you have to put your PIN number in. You have to put your PIN number in. Your first login, but pretty much after that, it uses your fingerprint. The hub, as you can see, gives you the battery life for the day, about a little bit under half for the day. Really cool screens. Screen resolution's really well. Your drop-down options. The flashlight's really cool. I like not having to have a flashlight app with this one. And I've adjusted the screen throughout the day as well. It's one thing I like to do, is adjust it. Like a lot of these phones, unfortunately, nowadays, is if you're in bright light, the backlight's not the awesomest, particularly if you're outside. You just kind of got to kick it all the way up. It's a little bit of an annoyance, but it is what it is. So overall, not a bad little phone. We'll launch the Fairway Solitaire app. It's one of my favorite games. So you get an idea how fast it loads it up. Load time's pretty decent. I mean, again, I'm comparing it to an LG 3. So I've had that LG 3 for a very long time. As you can see, the screen size is really well. One of my really gripes, one of my gripes with it a lot of times with this particular phone, is the speakers. It's a front-facing speaker, but the issue you run into it. Let's kill this app. One of the issues you run into with it is they really want you to buy the mod. It's about an $80 mod there. If you buy the phone directly from Motorola right now, they're going to give you the mod for free, the speaker mod. So it's not the best front-facing speaker, but it does the job. So that's my only real gripe with it. My wife has the similar phone. After I bought it, fell in love with it. My wife bought the same one. Again, that's her same issue, is the speaker sound. But beyond that, really good phone. Highly recommend it. I'll put the Verizon link, as well as the Motorola link in the description, and also link to the specs if you want to compare it to a lot of the other phones that are out there. But for $408 or $17 a month for 2 years, damn good cell phone. Highly recommend it. Beyond that, y'all have a good day. Any questions? Leave it in the comments and I will answer it for you. Have a good day.